So already you can see all the crinkles in his head. He's speeding up his pace. And it's still a distance away. It's a bit of a dick, this one.
Yeah, this one is.
That'd be a joy. Yeah, he is a lot of a dick. It's one I'm training. So, and that's with the, thank you. That's with a prong collar on. So you can imagine how bad he would be. So what he does, sorry if I keep sniffling. What he does, he rears up. I said this yesterday. He rears up and spins and all that lot. So if he wasn't on the prong, and you could see then he was crashing into me. So he becomes a trip hazard. So what we're going to do, we're going to use the prong collar primarily for passing dogs. So he's got to get a lot better than that. He was a lot better than that. Last time I saw him months ago. We've got to get him a lot better than that. And I'm also going to start introducing the e-collar once he's properly conditioned to it, to also act as a negative, so that he stops doing that. That is dangerous, because if he trips you up, he's going to drag you along the floor. He's a big lad, you know. So in the far distance, not super far, but far enough, we've got off-lead dogs. And look, well, let's see what you're going to do. You're not paying attention, bird. So this is a nice little test we can do with him, because what he does, he sees the dog and he locks straight on. So that's at this distance. This has got to be 50 foot or more. Good. Oh, good. So he wins his breakfast now because he's now paying attention. So I'm breaking his focus, his stare. Ah, good boy. So see, 2 corrections, that's all he needed. And again, his owner will have to do all of this, because the dog will just learn that he can't do anything with me, but if his owners don't do it, he will still act up with his owners. But see, now no corrections. Good boy, that's what we want. Another thing he's very bad for, which I cannot stand, I don't give a toss what your dog's trying to say to me, as owners will say, oh, he's just saying hello. And no, don't get me wrong, his owner doesn't, she also doesn't like it. Jumping up. I was blowing my nose then, and he's jumping up. No, you're a dick. No, he's not bothered. So all the snowflakes that are like, am I going to talk to a dog like that? That's awful. You can see he's fully affected by it, obviously. You can tell by his tail. So we're doing some fun with him. We're doing a bit of everything today. So a bit like what we did yesterday, but we're also having some fun with him. Oh, so he likes this day. Good boy. Good lad. Well done. Come on. Good boy. Up. Yay. And this again is another way. Go on up. Good boy. It's another way of making your dog focus more on you, because you're suddenly becoming fun. And I'm feeding his breakfast. Good. You see, he nearly, no, you can't jump on it. He nearly jumped up at me then, if you notice, and then changed his hand. Get up. Wow, good lad. Right, now move your head. So I'm going to keep the camera down so you can see, and literally all I'm going to do, stop it. All I'm going to do is move around so you can see what I'm going to do with him. He might stick like glue to me, that's brilliant. For me, when a dog's off lead, it never needs to be 50 million feet in front of you. I would never want none of my dogs, because they're conditioned to, will never go more than 30 foot maximum away. They're generally within 20 foot of me. Why does a dog need to be 50 million feet away? It's going to get into mischief, so it doesn't need to be that far away. So I want him to stay with me. So the lead's only about 15 foot, this lead, it's shorter. God! Yeah, he's a bloody nuisance. So it's about 15 foot, come away. It's about 15 foot, so it's shorter than yesterday. And I just want him to follow me, that's it. if I press the e-collar, I'm going to put my hand up. So there, he was just about to pick up a stick. I tapped. So when you see my arm come up, that's when I tapped. I've not tapped any other time, and that's what I'm going to keep repeating. So then I also used it as a negative for the stick, because you don't want dogs having sticks, they get splinters. So we're right over the stick. He's looking for his biscuits. We're right over the stick. So as he picked it up, I told him leave and press the button. So again, I'm using it as a negative, but I'm reinforcing it with a positive. He drops the stick, he comes to me, and I pay him with a handful of food. That's your positive. So then he learns, when he feels this stimulus on his neck, he must come to me straight away, and I'm going to pay him. And I'm not going to be stingy with the payment. I'm going, you know, he's working for his breakfast. That's why if you have them working for the food, you can pay them much more generously. If you just give one treat, for instance, he's going to take the treat and bog off again. So you've got to pay him generously. You've got to be higher value than the stick, the pea, the dog, the person, whatever. I don't know how much you can see. I'm going to, come on, don't knock it over. I'm going to take him on the playground. Good boy. Good lad. Oh, you're going over this. Yeah, oh no. What was that? One more. No. No. Over. Yay! Again, try this way. Woo! Oh, good boy. He loves it. Absolutely loves it. So when they go too fast like that, he's getting too overexcited. He's going to knock it over. Yes, you. So we have to slow him down. Come on. Oh, Lenny. Oh, good. Come on. So what I'm doing now, I'm slowing him down. He loves it, he really does love it, which is great. We want him to love it, but we want it more controlled rather than woohoo, frantic. So I'm just slowing him down and throwing in a couple of sits. So what I'm going to try now, and it might fail, but this is how you learn and you grow, by learning from your failures. So I'm going to step on the line, and I'm using my foot, and I'm also going to use the e-collar, so he understands. Now we're only sit. We're only in single numbers on the e-collar. We will probably have to go higher, depending on what the arousement is. So I'm using this. Leave. Sit. So I'm just going to sit with his sit command, because I'm not sure if he knows leave. I don't know what he knows. Sit. And the line slipped through, so that was a fail. Leave. Oh no, so that was a big fail. Lenny, bring it. Good boy. Sit. Good. Well done. Sit. Sit. Good. And you can sit. You can use the e-collar in many different ways. So I'm using it quite early on, but you can see how focused he is on this ball, which is good. But it only says the ball doesn't work when passing dogs. And that, I didn't press the e-collar, but if he does it again, I absolutely will. That is very bad mannered. Complete disrespect. So what I'm going to do, because the line slips through my feet, I'm going to try it, jumped on it with both feet. I might end up on my ass. Sit. I'm going to ask leave, because he might know it. Leave. I'm not even throwing it. So we need to work on this as well, impulse control, because he's literally full on, full speed ahead. So that I just did on the playground is good for him. Leave. Leave. So there, good boy. Yep. Good lad. So there we got corrected with the lead and with the e-collar. So the lead helps him understand the e-collar. Lenny, come. Good. So you can see, this is typical of, ow, what dogs like, what this kind of dog's like. So this is what we have to work on. Right, Lenny, you're just beating yourself up with it, pal. Lenny, sit. Good. So that tells us the ball is very high value. So we, hey, sit. So we have to use it in the right way. But he also has to learn manners. He's awful. Sorry, pal, but you are. You have no manners. Chew your biscuits. Sit. Good. So there, as he went, as I moved my foot, that tells me to kick the ball, which is good, but you also need to instill your obedience with him. So as I pick it up, he better not move towards me. Sit. You see how he moves? Again, that is the beginning of resource guarding, or it can be. He didn't jump on me, but he stepped forward. That's disrespect. So the toy's too high value. We're going to bring that in slowly over the next couple of days. Good boy. We're going to work more on his obedience. So there was a bit slow in the video what he did. There's a dog there, and he literally crosses in front. You see, I'm nudging with my knee. You cannot do that. It's so rude. That's very bad manners. Leave. There's the stick. He put his nose down, but he didn't get it. Lenny, come. Good boy. Right, so I'm going to try his impulse control again, because that needs a lot of work. Again, if I press the e-collar, I'm going to put my hand up. Again, I'm using both the lead and the e-collar. Then sit. Lead. Good boy! Yes! Lead. Sit. Good. Lead. Now this is usually where food isn't as high value as treats. He's took the food. Mine, sit. Nearly got tapped then. Mine won't take food if there's a ball around, so he's doing better than mine. Lead. Yep. Good boy. Yep. Here. Good. Okay. So mid-shake tap. I'm going to try it without stepping on the lead. Lead. Yep. Good boy. Clever. Here. Oh, nearly. Good lad. Yep. Wait. Lead. Good. Yep. Get it. Yay! Good lad. So he wasn't sure there, but he did lead, which is good. Good. Yep. Good lad. Leave. Good boy. Look at his pupils. Leave. Good. So this is from the stick and the ball. Pressing the e-collar teaches him you cannot just ignore. Yep. Good boy. Leave. Good. So I'm tapping the e-collar then. When I press leave, I tap the e-collar until he lets go. The second he lets go, I take my finger off the button. Yep. Good boy. So I'm going to try and do it now without the e-collar. Leave. Yep. Oh, good boy. No e-collar then. Good. Lenny, come. Good boy. Lenny, come. Good. Leave. Sit. Yep. Get it. Oh, that's a line. Good lad. Much better than what we had 10 minutes ago. So we've got some dogs coming. One's off lead, so I think one is reactive, one's a pup. I'm going to move to the side because I think they are going to come this way. Oops. I'm going to move to the side and keep it on Lenny. Thank you. No, thank you. He's a dick. That's why he's in for training. It. Oh, good boy. Good choice, pal. So there I give it a little bit of a test. I give him all the lead, a little prompt on the prong, and a little tap on the e-collar. And you see, it stopped the squeaking. That was just, it is overexcited, but overexcitement can lead to aggression, so we don't allow it. Lenny, come. Good boy. So I use the two tools together, and you can see they work beautifully, and he's understanding very well. It's still early days, but he's understanding super. Those are the type of tests he needs at the moment. Passing on a path that we did, this path earlier this morning, you see was a fail. He was a right idiot. So we need to start with a little bit more distance. So that's why those two come in. We had all the distance at the side. I was able to create enough space, give him all the lead to see what choices he's going to make.